Yo, Coach Heads, what's up? We're back here, ACHQ posted up, chilling, man, doing a lot of work. As always, so we have another exciting edition of Culture News today. Lots of cool stories happening around the world. I actually had to do a lot of running around earlier, so got some posts up later in the day as far as Anthem Culture, the website. So shout out to everybody that's been checking out all of the stories, just even over the course of Anthem Culture's existence, man. I really appreciate that, and definitely like to get some great content out to everybody that's been sharing on social media, man. Shout out to all of y'all. So without further ado, we're about to get into the stories for today. See what we have new. So we're about to check out all of the stories on the brand new Anthem Culture app. So make sure you check that out on Apple iTunes Store, available now. So funding just got approved for art exhibit out from Australia to showcase in one of the most popular museums out in Singapore. They really wanted to bridge the gap between the two cultures, so they're actually showcasing a lot of Aboriginal artwork from out in Australia out there. So it's going to be opening up this summer 2017, so that's pretty cool. So a lot of money just went into that as far as like being able to transport all of the artwork to the exhibit, and even just to put on a great show for the people out in Singapore to learn more about the artwork from out there. So make sure to check more about that on the Anthem Culture mobile app. For those of you who are in major cities where they have like incredible subway systems, you probably have all seen subway artwork where out in Moscow, Russia, their major subway system is actually getting a remodel, a remake, and actually every year they actually hold like a topic, a theme behind the sort of imagery of the actual like railway carts. So for this season, it's going to be about 20th century Russian artwork. So it's a lot of modern, very popular artworks that are going to be featured along all of the cars. So people that's just standing around waiting for the subways get a chance to like act like they're in a museum seeing all of this amazing artwork. So that's pretty cool and coming up very soon. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com mobile app. So it's been news coming out about a lot of architecture, especially out in Canada. There's this really cool expo hall that was actually used back in 1967 for various events, conferences, and stuff like that. So they built like this amazing structure. You have to see it. And now this structure is actually 50 years old today. So they're using this as an opportunity to really think back and look at a lot of amazing architecture from out in Canada. So this is just one of them, but the piece actually features a lot of other different cool, interesting, different types of architectural pieces from out in Canada. So make sure you read more about that. Check out all the pictures. We have links to it all on anthemculture.com or directly on the mobile app if you want to do it that way. So for those of you who didn't know, there's two families out in France that own pretty much all of the luxury fashion brands that you can imagine all around the world. So news just came out today that one of the fashion houses, LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, actually just purchased Christian Dior. So they're adding that to their portfolio amongst a bunch of others that you probably wouldn't even know. So actually in the article they actually break down all of the holdings from these two families. So it's pretty interesting if you think about how all of these are owned by the same couple of people. So check more about that on anthemculture.com, man. It's an interesting story. So April 27th is actually World Dance Day for those of you who didn't know. So there's actually a really cool exhibit opening out in India, and it's showcasing a lot of the traditional artwork depicting a lot of the dances from out in India over the entire course of their history. So it's pretty cool if you want to check that out, learn more about India, their dance scene, and even just about World Dance Day and different activities you could take part in, different things you could do and see and do during the holiday. So read more about that on anthemculture.com mobile app. So more stories, more news, more updates. Every single day we have different things coming out. Anthem Culture, make sure you check it out. We have like an amazing network where we get all of these news stories from all around the world coming in. So just to keep you guys updated, a lot of new information coming out, announcements from Anthem Culture, man. Stay tuned for it. There's a lot of exciting new things coming up, so I'm sure you guys will definitely want to stay posted to that. Make sure you tell a friend to download the app too. Been getting a lot of great feedback, so definitely like hit me, let me know your thoughts on it, the usage of it, different things you want to see with it as we continue to update it, keep it progressing and just like staying in modern times, man. So definitely like a huge step for AC, and definitely a cool way to just promote the brand, promote the country, culture, promote everything, man. So anthemculture.com, check it out. Shout out all the culture heads. Appreciate culture.